segment we call Real Talk with Robin. Robin Gwaltney's from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team. And this segment is all about topics, issues, information local home owners, buyers, sellers need to know. And you were just on vacation. We've missed you. And it was,
well, thank you.
How was that?
It was good. So I don't know if it qualifies as vacation.
Okay.
It was a continuing education cruise.
Okay.
So this genius who came up with this idea, they call it CE, continuing education.
Yep.
At sea, S-E-A.
Oh, cute.
CE
I like
at
that.
sea. So we've been doing this for about 8 years now. Several members of our team go, and typically it's a little later in January, but our spring market just starts earlier and earlier, so we decided to
Interesting.
take it earlier this year. So there were two options, and one was early part of January, the other was late part of January. So we went with the early one.
Cool.
And it was nice. We flew out a day early and went to Miami because you never know with flights and Minnesota and winter if you're going to
so
be able.
true.
So we're not about to fly on the day we cruise,
No, thank
right?
you.
So we went on a Saturday and then we cruised Sunday to Sunday. So it was a really nice break. But you know, you get internet on the cruise, so with all of us being agents and other agents in the class besides us, you know, everybody's on their computers, doing their texts, taking their phone, even phone calls, right?
Right.
It's crazy. But we got all of our continuing education done for the year. So we have to get 15 credits. We got those out of the way.
Cool.
Yeah, and got a little
Congrats.
soaked up a little sunshine
Hey,
in
you
the
look
meantime.
great.
So I'm ready.
Yes, you are ready. And speaking of ready, the spring market's right around the corner.
Well, match day.
And spring market means match day.
Yeah.
Right? So for the viewers back home, maybe someone who's not familiar with what this means for the real estate market.
Sure.
Fill us in.
Sure. So match day is a big deal. If you are a college football player, it's like equivalent to the NFL draft, right? If you're a medical student. Because these medical students, they graduate at the end of May, and then I think it's the third Friday, if that's what March 20th is. This year it's March 20th, but it's always the certain day every year. The date changes, but I believe
Okay.
it's third Friday of March.
Okay.
Anyway, that's when they get their big announcement as to where they are going to match, where they're going to do their medical residency.
Okay.
So they get to choose. Like my first choice would be Mayo Clinic in Rochester. My second choice would be Mayo Clinic in Scottsdale. My third choice would be Mayo. Okay, they probably don't choose all Mayo Clinic, but I'm playing, you know, hometown favorites. Anyway, they pick their first top choices, and then they find out where they actually matched on the 20th of March this year.
Okay.
And it's a big deal because last year we had, I think, 120 incoming residents
Wow.
that matched at Mayo Clinic. And I'm sure there were some residents that matched at OMC as well. And then we have fellowships in addition to residents.
Okay.
So the residents, you know, you go from medical school to your residency, and then from residency to fellowship. So they have people that come here that have done their residency elsewhere, but come here to do their fellowship. So it's
Okay.
a lot of exchanging of
Yes.
positions,
And all
right?
those people need a place to live.
Right, and so the people that are coming are looking for a place to live, and let's say that they chose Mayo as their first choice.
Okay.
All right, and they don't know until March 20th if they get it, but if they feel confident that they're going to match at their first choice, they're going to start looking for real estate, and some of them might start looking for real estate in all three of their top choices. You know, who knows? But they're going to start looking, and they're going to start tagging, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
thumbnailing their favorites,
favoriting,
right?
yeah.
So that if any of those houses are still available when they actually come to shop, then they're going to want to see those houses. So I want sellers to understand that by the middle of February, third week of February at very last, these incoming residents are shopping online.
And that is here. It's here.
We are right there.
It's here.
Which seems crazy because I feel like we were just talking about, oh, Christmas is almost here. And now it's like, whew, Christmas is here and gone.
We're just preparing a house for the winter market. Now it's spring
Yep.
market, match day.
Yes.
And all these things are coming up quick, so it's better to be prepared.
And the weather outside doesn't so much feel like spring market.
At all, actually.
But it is,
Yeah.
and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it getting busier and busier. And I just know that these people that match, they don't start until July 1st. They don't finish college till end of May, right? A lot of times they want to move here starting June, and then they start July 1st. So if you're kind of thinking, oh man, that's perfect. As soon as the kids get out of school, we're leaving, we're moving out of state for another job. This is all going to line up perfectly. but don't have that mindset that you're going to wait until the end of May or May to put your house on the market, because when we get this big influx of buyers, it's a great time to take advantage of that.
Well, thank you. And speaking of taking advantage, we need to contact you and take advantage of all the information that you have, right?
Absolutely. Feel free to call me on my cell phone anytime, and that number is 507-259-4926. I look forward to your calls.
Yes, every time. And you're always a busy woman taking calls left and right. I've seen it firsthand today. So thank you so much for doing what you do and coming in and sharing all this information that we need to know in the real estate market. And you'll
My
be back
pleasure.
next week, okay? There's more Midwest Access right on the way.